これが事件の全貌だよ。犯人は今回の犯行に及ぶ際、まずある人物と手を組んだんだ。山田君だよ。犯人は山田君を共犯者にすることで一連の事件を可能にしたんだ。彼らはまず昨日の深夜1時にある人物を娯楽室に呼び出したんだ。呼び出されたのは葉隠君だよ。犯人たちは葉隠君を容疑者にでっち上げるために彼を呼び出し、そして薬で眠らせたんだ。そして眠らせた葉隠君にジャスティスロボの衣装を着させた後、山田君はジャスティスロボに捕まっているような演技をして、犯人はそれをデジカメで撮影したんだ。葉隠君を不審者、つまり容疑者に仕立て上げる証拠作りのためにね。その後犯人たちは眠ったままの葉隠君をプールのロッカーの中に閉じ込めた。そして午前6時、ついに犯人たちは殺人を実行に移したんだ。彼らは物理準備室に石丸君を呼び出した。そこで石丸君は山田君に殺されてしまった。その時使われた凶器が物理準備室に落ちてたジャスティスハンマー4号だよ。最初の殺人なのに4号のハンマーが使われたのは犯行が起きた順序を誤認させるためだったんだ。その次に犯人と山田君が行ったのは2件の襲撃事件をでっち上げることだった。彼らはそこで被害者になりすましたんだ。容疑をジャスティスロボに向けるためにね。1件目の偽装は娯楽室での襲撃事件だった。そこで犯人はジャスティスハンマー1号と例のジャスティスロボの画像を僕らに見せることで、その襲撃事件を僕らに信じ込ませようとしたんだ。そして2件目の偽装、図書室での襲撃事件の時は傷ついた山田君とジャスティスハンマー2号を見せつけることで事件を捏造したんだ。こうして2件の襲撃事件をでっち上げることで犯人たちは僕らにある先入観を植え付けたんだ。謎の不審者がハンマーを大きくしながら次々と人を襲ってるってね。そしてそれを信じ込んでしまった僕らはすぐにその不審者の捜索を始めたんだけど、犯人は君なんだ。その次彼らは1件目の偽装はそこで犯人、その襲撃事件を、そして傷ついた山田君、こうして謎の不審、そしてその時山田君だけを保健室に残してしまったんだ。それは山田君の狙い通りだった。冷蔵庫にあった輸血バッグとジャスティスハンマー3号を使って自ら死体を演じたんだ。自分が殺されたと見せかけたんだよ。そして山田君の悲鳴を聞いて戻ってきた僕らはそれを発見したんだ。しかもその時物理準備室では石丸君の死体が発見されてたんだ。そしてそこで流れた死体発見アナウンスのせいで僕らは山田君が死んだと勘違いしてしまったんだ。こうして僕らを騙した山田君は保健室が無人となった一瞬の隙をついて保健室から抜け出したんだ。その後山田君の死体が消えたと知った僕らは慌てて保健室に集まってしまった。その隙をつき今度は物理準備室に忍び込んだ山田君は石丸君の死体をビニールシートで包み台車を使って美術倉庫まで運搬したんだ。こ これが死体消失事件の真相だよ。山田君は知らなかったんだ。全てを操る真犯人の犯行計画の結末を。本当の結末、それは共犯者である山田君を殺すことだったんだ。現場である美術倉庫にあったハンマーでね。これが今回の事件の全てだよ。そしてこの計画を実行していた主犯の人物はセレスさん、君の負けだ。
負けだなんて、そんな言葉を聞いたのはいつ以来でしょう。重い言葉ですわね。
認めるんだね、君が犯人だってこと。
嫌ですわ、君だなんて。そんな教授みたいな口ぶり。セレスティア・ルーデンベルク、いえ、もしくは安弘妙子でいいですわ。
安弘妙子。
ようやく認めたか。
負けを宣告されてあがくほど往生際は悪くありませんの。
そうか。
99 medals.
モノクマさん、それでは始めてくださる？いえ、終わらせてくださる？ですわね。
ふむふむ、お待ちかねの投票タイムですね。いいでしょう。では始めましょうか。ではお前らはお手元のスイッチで投票してください。さて、投票の結果、黒となるのは誰なのか。その答えは正解なのか不正解なのか。さあ、どうなんだ。なんと、
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. But black in this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was...
じゃじゃーん。
Celestia Ludenberg! Or, more precisely, Tako Yasuhiro!
まったく。
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
やっぱり
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
じゃあ
Then did you use... you know. I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
ええ
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... is she talking about alter ego?
はにゃはにゃ。
What? What are you talking about?
ちょ
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
しょぼー。
I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
つまり
Then you're the one who stole it.
ええ
That's right.
なるほどね。
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
と
So, what are you doing here?
実は
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
よろしいですか？
It was Taka. He stole it.
それでは
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I had found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course. So it was him! How did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
私
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
と
He did?
私
He came to my room last night unannounced and then... It's hard for me to even say. He abused me. And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice. That's a crime! An absolute crime! I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but... I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
そんな
Wait, please, if you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
はい
実は
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
なんと
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you.
ええ
And all so he can keep her to himself.
許すまじ
That bastard.
絶対許せね
Bastard, 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 bastard!
まったく
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
え僕が彼女を救ってみせる
I had to save her!
実は
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
はい
What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even a love as twisted as that could still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
なるほどな。
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
ええ
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he made something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
けどよ。
So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it?
えーっと
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
だが。
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you would actually let him live?
よろしいですか
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd seriously been wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that. Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi so no one could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. I believe he believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
やはり
So you would plan to kill him all along. But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
なんなの？
How can human life mean so little to you?
まあ
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
ひでえぞ。
Now you sound like Byakuya.
それはどうでしょう。
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
どうして？
Then, what made you take things this far?
なんなの？
Was it really just for money?
うん。
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life began, my only thought has been escape.
けどよ。
But all along, you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
ぶちぐそげ
Obviously, that was a lie.
ー！これ
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
ぶちぐそげー！
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And you want to know why? Huh?
いいですわね。
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
まったく。
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
私、
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
素敵ですわ。
To live in a European castle? A castle? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
いいですわね。
Living here the rest of my life. Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
仕方がありませんわね。
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
最低。
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
あら、
Are you asking me to feel guilty? Well, that's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
お分かりですか？
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
何それ？
That's what we should be saying! And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared.
そうですわね。
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
素敵ですわ。
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
おいおい。
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled, then... And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
ワクワクドキドキ。
Y'all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The black and disturbed piece must pay the price.
スペシャルなお仕置きを用意しました。では張り切っていきましょう。お仕置きタイム。
最後にキリギリさんにこれを渡しておきましょう。
This is...
あれは果たして希望なのでしょうか。私には そうは思えませんでしたわ。だからこそ、いえ、打足。それでは、ごきげんよう。また来世でお会いしましょう。
You couldn't have just let her burn. Alright. It would have been simpler to just let her burn. Although thinking about it, the rest of the building might have caught on fire. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free the regrets from the outside world, and some more people had to die. You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives. Jeez. And I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation. What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here. You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So, anyway... Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste? So, what's the deal with that? What's the matter?
じゃ
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
あ、あなたは
What did you do? What did you do to me? What?
ね
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
あわわドキドキ
Oh man, oh jeez. Oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
文字文字
Okay, this is getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out here.
じゃあ
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that it'll do anything about it, of course.
待ってね
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key Celeste gave you?
それは
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers. What? Then that means Celeste probably hid it in there.
おい
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
ええ
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
ね
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else, head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
なんだ
Why exactly are you going alone?
えそれは
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
おい
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
なんだ
You. Please let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw some more attention to us.
じゃあな
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
で
Then it's up to you now.
おう
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means?
よし
Good luck, Makoto! Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
行きましょうか
Well, shall we? Yeah.
じゃあ
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I've never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me. What are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
あなたは
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
だけど
Regardless, that's just something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
Eh?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
ええ
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you.
Eh?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
そうね
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
いいわ
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, kind of blew my mind. After I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
そう
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And the storage closet there, and in the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Well, that's where I'm going to end the episode. Well, I say episode, but that took 2 hours for me to actually record. Next episode, we will be investigating to see whether or not what Kyoko said is true. Till then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.